Just got an alert. Now we live. Yo. What's good? We here, son. You know what it is, son.
We here.
Special Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Episode of the celebration.
Word.
You know?
Oh,
sheesh. I thought it was still April. I just realized it's May. We got the wrong shit on, dog. Yo, I just realized
we celebrating, and when you celebrating, it's always the anniversary.
I guess.
It's always an anniversary.
It's actually May. This is crazy.
May.
This is crazy.
So we do.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
We live.
We here.
Live. Get up in the stuff.
We here, son. We here.
Mic's on.
Yo, my mic sounds nice.
Mic sounds nice. Check one.
My mic sounds nice.
Check two.
My mic sounds nice.
Check three.
Are you ready?
We are ready.
It's the Session TV. You heard me?
Session TV. Politics as usual.
I ain't gonna lie, the colors is popping on the screen, dog.
Popping. Let me see.
The colors is popping on the screen, dog.
I'm like to tell me, see the light. Let me see if we turn down the light.
Yeah, it's just looking very marvelous. The blues and the whites and the reds and the greens and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We looking all right out here. You know what I'm saying? Woo-wee.
You know, we over here, we can watch ourselves doing our
one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We outside.
We outside.
But we inside.
Yeah. Well, we inside the stool.
We in the stool doing our
late
1, 2.
Get right.
Yeah.
Politics usual.
The 1, 2 situation. Word up.
My joint. Get my laptop a little closer.
I'm trying to get. I don't see. Trying to get my comments together.
Get your comments. Got to make sure they see what they say.
Yeah, trying to see what's going on. You know, I ain't got my situation with me, so I'm kind of like part-timing right now. I'm part-timing on the situation.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Word up. I was supposed to be prepped and ready.
You supposed to be, player.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault.
You got your stuff together, man.
Yeah, you know.
We here.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're driving 2 vehicles. You know, you leave shit in the other vehicle. So it is what it is. But we here though. It's Session TV. THASESSION TV. Like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean? Cinco de Mayo. The Power Day. And Master of Law Y. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the gods and the earths. Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to Milk. I see you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Herman, I see you. We here.
You know what I mean?
We doing our 1, 2. We just, you know, it's been a minute since me and the guard
did a bird call.
You know what I mean?
What's up? What's up, dog?
So we say, you know, see what's up.
Yeah.
You ain't got on your joint?
What you mean? My joint is right here. I'm lit. I'm just trying to see what's going on, but I don't see no comments. How you turn that on? I don't know what's going on.
You gotta turn your comments.
I'm about to get on my own shit.
You know what I'm saying? Word. But yeah, man, we here. We just chilling, man. You know, we go live. We just shot a couple episodes.
Yeah,
you know, in the stew. So stay tuned. If y'all ain't like, share, and subscribing so far, man, that means like, share, subscribe.
Tune into the channel, man.
You know what I mean?
Support the channel.
That's what it's about, because we about to drop a couple joints. We just been here working all day on this Cinco de Mayo day.
Cinco de Mayo.
So we just been working, putting that work in, recording some episodes, recording some content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we said, you know what?
Go live.
Nice over. Let's go live. Give them a little live from the PAU, from the stew. One time.
PAU, the 16121. Word up. We here, son. You know what I'm saying?
You know, living life, loving life, enjoying life, man. And you know what I mean? You know, in the other episodes, y'all gonna see it and stuff, because we, you know, paying homage and stuff like that. But
yeah. Word up.
You know, R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying?
Double flags effect. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know
got the double flags, you know.
Shout out to the support. to the support.
Lala, I see you.
Lala on the set. Lala. You know, I'm blind as a bat. I can't see nothing, so I just turned it off. I can't see. I can't read that.
You know what I mean? But
dog gonna have to do multitask today.
Yeah, but we gotta give a RIP. You know what I mean? The Coke. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coke. Coco, you know what I mean? Coco Val, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mom.
Oh yeah, Colville, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Shout out to the Hope.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Mama love and everything, you know what I'm saying? Remember the perfection, you know what I'm saying? From us to your whole family, you know what I'm saying? We send our condolences. Word up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? RIP, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? RIP, and also RIP to Sheila, my sister, my wifey, one of her home girls at the job passed away.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I had to go to her funeral and stuff, and we're Friday. So you know,
man.
RIP to her.
Sheesh, a lot of death. A lot of death around, bro.
You know, RIP to her. And also RIP to Dallas.
Dallas Penn, you know what I'm saying?
RIP
all the cons, hold your head, all the cons, hold your head, you know what I mean? Word up.
Real quick, I see you.
Trauma. That's Trauma? That's Trauma?
Yeah.
Yo, Trauma, what up, son? You know what I mean? What's good with you, boy?
Yes, sir.
Out there in Minnesota doing big things, you know what I'm saying?
Holding down out
Minnesota. Y'all just lost. Y'all got a nice quarterback, though. Y'all got a nice quarterback in the draft. Word up. You got a nice quarterback in the draft.
Word. But you know what it is, like we say, he's bringing him up because I saw his page.
What's up?
What is it? Dallas Pin Forever. They got shirts and stuff they made.
Oh yeah, shout out to the merch. Yeah, make sure you support the merch.
I saw it on Trauma page first.
Yeah. You know so you know, support that. Support that. You know what I'm saying? I think we should get a shirt, dog, and just have everybody sign the shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we get a shirt or something, right, dog?
Yeah,
everybody sign the shirt. Wow.
You know what I mean? Do I want to with that? You know what I mean?
So we'll do that.
It's what he's up Dallas. You know what I mean? Oh, Dallas, you know what I mean? Dallas Pin Forever, you know, shout him out.
Word up.
You know what I mean? Go hold the brother down and stuff and support his family and whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? So you know how we do, you know, just give a quick moment of silence for our lost ones and brothers and sisters real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, for sure. Forever. They're always gonna be in our heart. Always gonna be remembered for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Word. But y'all know what it is. We here, we live in the still trying to get it in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. We talking about the oh wait, yeah, you know, you brought up the joints. They got the boys out there in Florida. They're doing a 1-2 right now. You know what I'm saying? Love and Loyalty Weekend out there in Florida.
They're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They Love and Loyalty Weekend is out there in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what Jimmy was out there for. We don't know.
Who?
Jimmy. You know, Jimmy was in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, shout out to the bros out there. Shout out to the culture.
Yeah, shout out to the culture.
Shout out to the culture out there celebrating Love and Loyalty Weekend out there. You know what I'm saying? We got ours coming in June, which is next month. You know what I mean? It's fastly approaching. Fastly approaching. Make sure you get your tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Holla at us for them tickets.
Holla at the 5 Kings.
You know what I'm saying? Get it going.
You know?
So, I mean, y'all know what it is. You know what I mean?
Come see me soon. The clock is ticking. Come see me soon.
June 28th, 29th, 30th weekend. We out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up,
Word up. Oh, yeah. You know that. And you know, what's that? June 7th? 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe that's Atlanta.
That's Atlanta.
ULL continuing their 10-year anniversary in the A.
Diamonds.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to be out there in Atlanta.
Diamonds. They celebrating their diamonds. Oh, yeah, diamonds up. They're celebrating their diamonds.
Diamonds, you know what I mean?
Diamonds, bro. Word. Shout out to ULL on their diamond anniversary. You know what I mean? That's a big thing. That's a big accomplishment. Word up, man. You know what I'm saying? Universal love and loyalty. Word up.
You know what I mean? Then you turn around, like we said, August 3rd, 4th. There's August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
That's the pageantry.
That's down in North Carolina.
Yeah, boy. That's the pageantry.
I better book it now. We down there. The Watchtower, we're going to be doing this one too.
Listen, if it's the diamond anniversary, it's the 10-year anniversary. You know, I think the North should represent heavy. We should get like some vehicles or something. You know what I mean? Get a little Sprinter, load it up, a bus. You know what I'm saying? It's something we drive down there, bro.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We drive down there, bro.
Yeah, go down there, get our life together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the celebration. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like the team is going down there. I ain't gonna say what part of the team is going, but we going. You know what I'm saying? So
we definitely gonna be down.
This is the 10th year anniversary. We all should we should bum rush the spot.
All right.
Bum rush the spot.
Yeah. We definitely got to be out
Bum rush the spot. You know what I mean? Shelly Lake Park. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Watch Beer Fry that fish and all that. You know what I'm saying?
And get it in. You know
and get it in. Get your little grub on, a little sip on, you know.
We're going to be out there. So
we're going to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Out, show up and show out.
You know come show up and show out,
That's yo. What we do for the culture, man.
Yeah, for the culture. Wow.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man? The people ain't been seeing you on the tour for a minute. You've been missing in action. We've been doing lives with Super Tribe. Shout out to Super Tribe.
Yeah, shout out to Super Tribe. I'll be watching. I'll be watching.
You know,
I'll be watching. I'll be paying attention to what's going on. I got my ears to the street for the word of the street.
Word, shout out to Uncle Nick.
I got the word to the street. You know, so I'll be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on, but you know what I mean? No disrespect. I'm going to give it energy to my shit, though. PAU. That's it. That's where you going to see me at. No disrespect. I got the whole my joint ski down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? When you see Life, you're going to be like, yo, Life will always on snow. Life will on PAU. That's it. Doing a 1-2. For me to you. Talking at 12-9.
All right.
That's where I'm going to be at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's
you know what I mean?
I mean, you know, it is.
That's what it is. No disrespect to the bros.
Everybody
you know
got their space and stuff. You know,
I love the bros, man. Super Tribe, I support that.
You come on as a guest. Have him as a guest. Come on as a guest.
I'll pull up on it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the lake or whatever. But you know, let the brothers do their thug thistle. You know what I'm saying? This is this.
Man.
I like to sit in my chair and talk my smack. You know, and it's still 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little buzz and just talk nonsense.
We just zone out, do our transcend like we do.
The transcend.
You know what I mean? This is the transcendent studio.
Yeah, son.
We come into one thing, we start going off to this and that and saying why that was
once
that.
Once the stimulants kick in, it's over. We going where we going, brother.
But
we hit on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But I'm paying attention. I'm watching. I'm watching. My view is on there.
All right.
My view, my like is there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure you know everything good.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to what's going on.
All right,
you know what I mean? The culture is the culture. It ain't gonna never stop, bro. Don't matter who get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? Whoever get off the bus is still somebody driving it. It ain't gonna stop.
It's gonna keep going.
It ain't hitting no walls and none of that. It's rolling over people too.
Yeah, it's too
Shout out to everybody that's getting rolled over.
It's too many people. It's too many people that's a part of this now.
Yeah.
And bringing stuff to the table.
Yeah.
And trying to build a legacy and put footprints in.
Put your stamp on it, bro.
So, you know, it's definitely going to be moving and grooving and keep growing and stuff. So
do something with it.
About, man.
Yeah, do something with it.
And make sure when you do something, like you say, you always got to be a part of something. You got to not be a part, but make sure you bring something to the table.
Be a part, but don't be a part from the culture.
Bring something to the table.
We like brothers that do individual things, but also come be a part of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing wrong with being part of the situation, bro.
Listen.
Word up. Even if you in the back and you part of the situation. Be part of the situation. Don't be a part of the situation. Be a part of the situation.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but we here though, son. You know what I'm saying? We live, nigga.
So I mean, something what's going on in the world for you. The garments, you know, people they be seeing me on Super Tribe talking my talks, my spill. So what's going on with you, man? How's everything going, man?
I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm maintaining, you know what I'm saying, progress, relativity, you know what I'm saying, righteousness. You know, staying out the way. Born Trey, you know, it's a part of you know, powered by Born Trey. You know how Born Trey goes.
Born Trey still
Born Trey ain't going nowhere. We rocking. We rocking. You know what I'm saying? Also, now that we say that though, I got an announcement, and I saved it for us. You know what I'm saying? This year's November catalog and photo shoot will be a big back beamer bear robe photo shoot. So you got to get your back beamer robes. So now we're going to separate. We're going to separate the ones from the twos. You dig?
Oh man.
Doc know what I'm talking about.
Listen.
You got to separate the ones from the twos. So now it's gonna be a big back beer beamer event.
See, everybody, I see it now. That's a play that you got to see if everybody gonna have.
Well, listen, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If you ain't got it, I'm not saying you can't come there if you ain't got it, but if you got it, you better bring it.
But now you're gonna have dudes going to get them customs. There's gonna be a lot of customs.
No customs is allowed. We shoot those down, dog. You see the footage on the Session TV? We shot that down on the Session TV.
Customs,
no.
The custom gonna be from Ralph. You know, Ralph do all these customs.
No. We don't want no customs. We don't want the patch sewn into the robe. The robe got to be part of the situation.
That's and I didn't even thinking about you right. They can go right and get the bed
and put it on the robe.
Come with 9 beds on.
Now cipher. That's now cipher.
Oh, that'll kill them.
No, it's not.
If they get all the little beds, just bed the road.
No,
that's a lot of money.
Not acceptable.
That's a lot of beds. Little bed patches.
One bed patch is like $20. You get 10. That's $20.
So just imagine a robe.
Enjoy.
I'm talking about the whole robe. You gotta have it.
Yeah.
You have beds all over.
I mean, it would look nice. You know what? We'll accept those. We'll accept those.
But
we'll accept those.
No, it got to be coordinated right. You can't be
all over the place. Nah. It can't look like the sheets. You know how the sheets look?
Because that's
you know what I'm saying? It can't be like that.
Yeah. That's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code.
You know because if you're doing this, you're doing that. If you're doing now, see, we giving out ideas. Now, let's say you come with this beard all over, but then you come dressed up.
Listen, I'm not telling nobody that. I'm just telling you, it's a big back beamer bear robe. That's all I'm saying. It got to be a big back beamer bear.
You got
that means the bear got to be. The date ain't here yet. We only in May, dog. I'm just telling you what the theme is.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's only but a couple days in November.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get that. We're going to get it popping. Just get your robes together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Martini bear, number 2 bear, sit down bear. There's a lot of back beamer robes. But
now that don't mean the person who wear the robe gonna win the contest.
That's not what I said.
Okay, I'm just making sure we can put that out there.
What I said.
It's gonna be a competition.
It's gonna be a competition, but it's a big back beamer bear robe competition. Right. You know what I'm saying? Bring the robes out. Don't just tired of seeing people with stuff and it's in the Ziplocs and it don't come outside. Like, bring it outside.
Bring it outside.
You know what I'm saying? Dog got a mean robe too. Mean one. I've seen it.
Oh no, man. I gotta get a robe.
I've seen the robe. Dog got a mean OG robe.
I tell you, I be borrowing. That's Amir stuff.
I hear that.
That's a mess. I be borrowing that from him.
Yeah, I hear that hotness. I hear that.
Yo, big boy.
Yeah. How you say? Oh,
I go to him. I don't got nothing.
Big back beamer bear. Remember what I said first on the Session TV. So get ready. You got enough time.
This gonna be a grand.
This gonna be the one.
Oh, surprise.
This gonna be the one right here. I'm turning the volume all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Contracts got to get signed. All that.
All that.
You got to see the fit before you even come to the event. I got to see the fit, so we can just get away from the nonsense before you get on stage.
If you ain't worthy, you ain't.
If that's what it is, then you just come to the party. That's
what you doing?
What you doing? You messing up. Just come to the party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just come to the party. Just come enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. But yeah, that's what it is, though, dog. You know what I'm saying?
We're going down, so it's gonna be a nice. Listen, this year is going for me. It's gonna be a busy year because Amir. Shout out to my big boy Amir. Yeah, he going off to college this year. This is college year.
Welcome to the college life, dog.
So you already know.
Y'all picked the college out already and everything?
Yeah, listen, this man, he's still in the. He still got 3 spots. He trying to decide.
Oh, y'all went to see the school?
No, yeah, we going to see the second one. So
okay, cool. Yeah.
The third one, we see one. So we gonna go and see what's going on and see what's popping and stuff. So
yeah,
he got options and whatnot. But
that's what's up. That's what's up. College life, man. I wish I'd have went to college.
Yeah, this is. Yo, it came so quick
and stuff.
It came, when you be looking back at things like that, you be like, yo, it came quick, fam. Because I mean, I'm just remembering we moving into the house, and now he being born, and then now he.
I remember him leaving the situation on Merrick. Like I was like, damn, he going already. He was like, yeah, he going. I was like, wow.
And that's all, like,
always see him up there. Word. Now he graduating and
now
go
you
to
gotta
college.
go to college, and you know, but you know when they go to college, that's like their first introduction to being on their own.
Yeah.
To being really independent and having to really
to see if they gonna make it. And see if they gonna make it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the little first step, especially if they going off and they going away to live on campus and stuff.
They don't got no curfew.
You know what I mean?
They don't got nobody breathing on their neck.
Now you got to see is your child, if you really molded your child
really
properly
did what you supposed to
for that 18 years now, and be like, yo, you know, you're supposed to get up on time, meet your appointments, don't be late.
Yeah, gotta
keep
go to
your
class.
schedule, keep your
you gotta go to class.
Go to class and make sure you on your time. You're passing your classes. You're doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Guess what? I tell you,
that's on you, baby.
After you do that, then you can party, you can have fun, you can
chill. Because you got most classes, from what I understand, like from dealing with Khalif, is most classes is like one day. So you got the whole day. 4 hours out of your day. And then you got the whole day.
The whole day just to chill.
On a campus. On a campus to go full.
You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Word. That's what I tell dudes all day. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what I mean?
Shout
like,
out to my man.
Shout out, Trevor. Word up. Salute. You know what I mean? Good looking.
Who that?
You know what I mean? He said a salute to the young king about to go away. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Trauma?
Yeah.
Trauma, my dude.
That's why I sit there, you know, we got to make sure we push that, because at the end of the day, man, that's what we need to be making sure our kids strive for, to make sure they can have a fallback plan if entrepreneurship don't work. They got a plan A and B, because that's how you set them up. You know
that's something that, that was something I was trying to say for another show, but since you brought it up, fuck it, we gonna do it. What do you think about this, dog? I heard this study that they're doing right now in the community, and it's saying that I forgot the numbers. I think the numbers is like 60%. 60% of our young today are striving to be more independent in the entrepreneurial role, like whether it be on social media, getting money off of social media, YouTube, and this, that, and the third, instead of getting trades and getting degrees. So now if we have 60% of our young striving to do that, what's going to happen about maybe 30, 40 years when we need carpenters and electricians? Because I don't really, even how many kids you hear right now, with the exception of our kids, let's just say, the exception of our kids, let's take it off the personal level. How many kids do you hear now that's like taking up trades to be an electrician, or like to fix like a camera or something?
Cause see, well, I don't know. I guess now,
because the trade schools are losing right now.
Because you know why? Trade schools are quicker, right?
Okay.
Like you can get that trade in a period of time,
right?
And you can go and keep it moving. Now, trade school was good for us. Me looking at it from the standpoint of how we grew up,
right?
Whereas we didn't have money to go to college. We didn't have money to do the certain things we could do with our kid now.
Right.
If you couldn't send your kid to college because you knew college would cost too much,
right?
A trade school was the next best option because it's cheaper and it's only going to take them 18 months, and they out of school, they got their trade, and they off to enter some to be a what they call that apprentice and all that, and then they step on, they keep moving up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was like the quicker out for us back in the days because we didn't have the financial means and the way to say, you know what? Let me send my kid to school, to college, and we're going to pay Sally Mae this month, this bill every month for this loan.
Sally Mae, you
know what I mean? We're going to pay them this out. No, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like the quick out for us back then was like, you know what? You go to this trade school.
Right.
We can pay this, back in the trade school, $6,000?
$6,000. Get a grant or a loan. Same thing in school.
You know what I mean?
Thing, yeah.
But it's cheaper, it's quicker, and you go. Boom, boom. Now you sit there and you turn around with college, you sit here and you see parents now as we growing older, we saying, why am I saying you do a trade school when I know you can go through and knock out these 4 years and get a broader education, a degree.
Right.
Whereas now you got that trade and just that, you can go here and there and do things, but some people might not want that trade.
Right,
they might want the degree in that
to go into those fields.
Yeah, deeper into the field.
But what happens?
Because when you go to school, you take other classes and other things that you may not take.
You get minors and majors.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. In the trade school that.
But my thing is this though, from looking at the demographic and watching it and playing it out, you know what I'm saying, whether it be social media, because you know we're in tune with social media and the things that's going on in the outskirts. It's like I don't see as much emphasis as because those are professions also, dog. You gotta remember. You know what I'm saying? Like if your toilet backs up, you gotta call a plumber. That's a trade. You know what I'm saying? If your lights go out and you paid your bill, you gotta call an electrician. That's a trade. So if we don't, because I'm not seeing that though. I'm not hearing, because I'm I'm in an electrical union, and I know right now we have, from what I heard, we have a 30% decrease of people that's actually trying to become electricians. A 30% decrease. So that means that kids are growing up now, 30% of them are saying they don't want to be an electrician.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So what about carpentry? What about sheetrock? What about painting? You know what I'm saying? Construction. You know what I mean? Like, these are jobs that we still going to need in the future. All I hear is you want to be a social media, what they call it? Damn, social media is something, man. Where everybody wants to flock to get bread off of TikTok and get YouTube money. Influencer.
Yeah.
You know, content builders. Content creators and stuff like that. So if everybody's flocking towards that, even the women are going away from the strip clubs, and they're doing that. They're doing hauls on YouTube. OnlyFans and doing the hauls, the Fashion Nova hauls.
Yeah, because they get a following and people get dressed in it, and the people like it.
They get a little couple dollars on the side.
Instead of Fashion Nova and one of them paying a model to fashion it in a book, they'll pay this girl who got 200,000 followers.
Yes.
They'll pay her a couple
dollars. That's 200,000 eyes on and send her a bag for stuff for free. Yeah. And they'll model it. But
you think about it, I mean, listen.
That ain't ill to you? That's some ill shit.
So crazy. I think we saw this in the movies of Demolition Man, when we saw people in their homes in the bubbles and they was doing things on the computer, working from home.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we just ain't really see it this far.
But it's happening in real time now.
Work from home. And then it just so happened that Corona also played a part.
This is what I'm trying to get into.
Like, because remember, at one time before Corona, you working from home was like, working from home.
Why would I do that?
How could you? Yeah. How would you? A company won't let you.
No.
They're gonna lose money. You gotta come in the office. No. Look at this. Corona happened.
Boom.
That's the next big thing. Right now, that's
the next big wave right now. Stay home.
You can work from home.
Work in your bed with a laptop.
Because now companies don't gotta buy buildings. They don't
gotta pay rent.
Rent and all that, but they got people working.
They don't gotta pay transportation.
And I hope these people understand that a lot of these people probably looking at that too right now. You can write off your crib and certain things if you're working from home.
Yeah, you can.
Just imagine. I mean, you
got office space.
Yeah. That's your office space.
Yeah, office space.
You got a company use. So when your company,
you can use the electricity too.
Yeah. When they call Wi-Fi and you wind your Wi-Fi, all that's from your house.
Business purposes, yes.
That's business purposes. So make sure y'all looking at the consideration.
You got to be careful with that though, because if you get ordered, you got to have the receipts.
You know what I mean? Because that's what
you got to have all that paperwork ready.
That's happening. People working from home now. People doing these things. So the world is changing to the point where now, like you said, OnlyFans. You got these people, girls are literally. If hypothetically, we're in that world. But if we wanted to create an OnlyFans,
you can't.
We'd kill them.
Yeah.
We got the studio space.
Yeah, you could do. You could make.
We got you could make the couch /
episodes,
fallout bed,
all type of madness. Yeah. Yeah,
it could go down in here to the point where money can be generated, but it's just a point of if you got really.
My thing is
morals and something to stand on people you really care about looking at that.
My thing with that is, see, the thing is, reason why I brought that up is because when we see the influx of migrants that coming into the country, coming into New York and stuff like that, think about it, dog. Like, if somebody that doesn't have nothing, they're willing to do anything, right? But we right now, some of us, mentally wise, are not willing to do that. We're not willing to do anything to to survive in this world right now. So if we have the influx of all these people that don't want to work, don't want to get their hands dirty, and you got people that do, what happens to the economy? You see what I'm saying? So that means the economy fits the demographic of what's going on. That means the cost of living is going to go down more. The minimum wage will go back down because they can pay them less than paying us. You see what I'm saying? So if you got a job as a plumber making $75 an hour, but you got no plumbers. You got no plumbers. Because the only plumbers you got is the old plumbers, and they done. They retired.
But I think now, I mean, we have to go to.
It's kind of ill though to listen to that though.
We have to go to these schools and see if this is what they be teaching. Because you saying what you saying is 100% right. Because right now, to be honest with you,
there's no child right now saying they want to be a plumber.
I'm Amir. He's going to school for engineering.
See, right? Look at that.
But no, check this out.
Right?
Even engineering, we thinking.
What is it?
Software engineering.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying.
Because this is where the world is going,
this is where the world is going.
So you think of where could you go to make them? Because you think about it now, yeah, we're gonna need plumbers, but now who knows if there's something we're not seeing? Bill Gates may got a electrical plumbing system. I don't know.
Electrical plumbing.
Who knows? I don't know. Because you think about this because like when you say that, it brings a good point. Like
no, because
who are the kids going? What are they going to school for? Because the women,
what are they up to doing? What right now is the wave that our children, all children, are looking towards? It's called technology.
Yeah,
it's everything is based off tech. Just say tech, whether it be engineering, whether it be building websites, building computers, whatever it is. But the thing is, we got to think though, dog. Where are they going to be building these things at, and what are they going to be using? One of the main components of that is electricity. It's electricity. Where's the electricity coming from?
That's the thing. I believe that's why I believe during the like let's say the educational purposes of you becoming this engineer and what you're becoming it into.
Yeah, successful.
I believe they may have to go through some teaching of how to wire something like.
No, that's understandable.
Like knowing what's red and white, what's the blue, the
that's
black
basics.
And the red,
yeah, that's basics.
and try to find out. And
the black and red wire. Yeah,
because you may think, maybe if you find that out, maybe everything else may come into play. Because like my brother-in-law, shout out to Ron.
Yeah,
he's an engineer into computers.
Right. But he can run some wires.
But he runs wires and
he's
the one who ran this joint up. He put all that up.
But think about this though. How old is Ron? How old is Ron?
Ron is about 50, 51.
51. So we're not talking about that demographic.
But yeah, maybe what they taught him ain't gonna what they teaching him now.
This is what it's not even what they're teaching them now, it's what they want to learn because they're fixated on tech. You see what I'm saying, dog? Not saying Amir per se. I'm just saying.
But no, if they're going
the consensus of what they're going for. Like if you talk to let's say a 15 to a 20-year-old in any demographic, wherever they live, they're not talking about being a rapper. They're not talking about being a drug dealer. All that's gone. That's past. It's this. It's tech. It's social media. Influencer, fixing these machines, finding ways to get you the tech cheaper, finding a way to break the next best thing that you want to watch TV on. Because as you can see, the Fire Stick is old data now. They done moved on to something else. You know what I mean? You don't even need the stick anymore. It comes right to your TV.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
The TVs come
with the situation.
So when they come on, you could just do now is it.
So this is where they strive. And think about it. Like all the technical schools that's going on right now, they have an influx of admissions, and all those trade schools that we call trade schools that we wanted to do when we came home from jail and all that is not getting the funding anymore. So in about 10 years, those particular schools like Apex Tech, they pushing the electrical cars. You got to go to school in order to do that. That's not combustion.
And you see what I'm saying? But
so mechanics going to be outdated soon. It's crazy.
Yo, you know, I was just watching the show and they just had us watching what's the Upshores. The Upshores. You know, the dude got a new show called The Upshores.
Right. I was just talking about that's exactly what I'm talking about.
You see
when he got here to go to school to learn how to fix the electric car. And he's like, I'm not doing this shit.
And that's where it's going because
that's where it's going.
We want electric cars. Do you think we sound like nobody?
Do we really?
Yeah, you want it.
Do you really want an electrical car?
Because what the cars do now, it's hard to say you don't. They make you want it. Like if you sitting in the car and you telling me that car, when I turn a corner, that seat hugs me. It gives you that. You know how the Benzes and all that.
Yeah, the Beamers do that. Yeah,
it gives you that. That's electric car, man. So you want the car to stop doing that?
Yeah, but but no. Wait a minute. What are you talking about, dog? You talking about electrical in a combustion car or combustion electrical car?
I'm talking about electric, the components in the electric car, period, that makes the car up. That whereas now a regular person mechanic, you kind of getting useless to the point of
exactly.
It's not just change a muffler. It's not that wire go to the door and there. It's this wire is connected to that. This is to that.
Think about the
sensors is to that now.
Think about the obsolete, the O2 sensor becoming obsolete. You know what the O2 sensor is in the car, right? When you got an O2 sensor that's bad in your car, you know what happens to your car. That becomes obsolete. So you have people, like you said, Ron is 55. You have people that are mechanics for 50 years, 30 years, 40 years. In about 10 years, they will be obsolete. So what happens to the economy?
But I don't think they're going to, I think it's just going to be one of those where you're going to have to teach your old dog new tricks.
They're not going to learn it. They just showed you in the Upshores. They just showed you in the Upshores. That was a jewel right there in the Upshores too. That was a super jewel. Super jewel. Because the consensus is, I'm going to definitely get, somebody going to have a combustion car for me to fix.
It ain't like these cars just came to us, boom.
No.
So
they're definitely feeding
us. A mechanic, and this is your livelihood. This is what you do.
Right.
You one of them dudes, because you want to be them dudes. You don't want to be a mechanic and say, yeah, I just want to fix 86s and that.
No.
You want to be that.
You're going to adapt to the times. You're going to definitely adapt to the times.
So as you working,
but the
people
youth
bringing the cars to you.
But the youth are already in school doing that. So what happens to the BMW? I'm not saying the BMW. Let's say the Ford dealership.
Mm-hmm.
The Ford dealership that goes 100% electric in about 10 years. And Robert Harris, that been working there, didn't take heed to that. And the rest of them didn't take heed to that. And Amir come out of college, just say Amir come out of college and knows all of that and goes to work at the Ford dealer. What happens to the rest of them in there?
They're going to have to get taught now. Now, this is where it may be, you know how when a person come in and all y'all sitting there and this is where me as being the board, you can't just kick them out. You got to give them options because these are your workers. He's been working for you for 20 years.
Really?
So you say to yourself, okay, I got these new guys coming in and these new cars is being done. I got this worker coming in. You know what?
Yeah, it's coming.
Show them,
but he's going to tell you
because
he's going to tell you it's coming. Yeah. I'm telling you it's coming because in about 10 years, it's definitely going to happen. Like, because they want us to get rid of the combustion cars in about 10 years.
And this is where the training coming at. But this is where the mom and pop dudes going to lose. GMC, Acura, them dudes going to win because they're going to get
that affects our economy though, dog, because we as a community, we don't have those cars yet. We may have them in 10 years, but I guarantee you the young will have them and we won't. You know what I'm saying? Not saying us per se. What I'm saying is the people, when you look at the demographic, like look around you and you see these cars and you see the people that are driving these cars and the new electric cars and stuff like that.
These are older people.
These are older people because they're getting in tune with it because they already got good credit and they going to these.
You got younger cats doing it who's making a couple $, but when I'm looking in New York City, it's mostly older people that's riding. So that's why I'm feeling like these mechanics should catch up quicker with the times because if an older person or people is bringing these Teslas to you, but that's the thing, you don't got to bring it there. That's why
you don't got to go to mom and pop.
No, you got to take right to Tesla.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
so if you driving up and down the street and you see these mechanic shops that work on combustion cars, and you buy you a brand new Tesla, you get a brand new Tesla, and your Tesla, let's say your Tesla break down and run out of energy, run out of electricity, right? If you had the regular car, you would call your homie with the mechanic spot and he'll come get your car. You can't call him because the Tesla ain't moving.
Yeah,
that shit goes to Tesla.
But no, you just get, they gonna have, but that's why now they got a lot of rechargeable spots, rechargeable locations. They give you the option. Plus them joints, they got them to the point where they run out, but they run out to the point where they let you know, they give you the extra miles.
So I just seen a Tesla breakdown on Suffern in front of Tamron Island yesterday.
Some of them dudes be loose with
it. Shut down. Like
they want to be on something.
So I went over, I said, yo, bro, so what happens now? He said, I have to wait for them to come get the car because it won't move.
But you gotta see the warranty. But you gotta see the warranty and the reliability that they giving with that.
But there's a mechanic around the corner.
But why would I go to him? And I know Tesla ain't charging me for this tow right now.
No, true.
And when I take it to Tesla, they gonna fix whatever's wrong with it.
That's a fact.
Under warranty.
But my thing is,
Pop gonna charge the tow and everything.
If any other car broke down on Suffern, the mom and pop would have took care of that.
He ain't gonna take care of the Benz. Ben's gonna do the same thing.
No, I'm
Audi
saying
gonna do the same thing. I'm talking about.
It depends on your circumstances too. But my thing is, if you have this influx of what's going on, and we stuck on the car thing, it's just, if you think about it and you rationalize, you sit back and say, damn, in about 15 years, you know what I mean, I'll be knocking on 50, or I'll be over 50, 65 or whatever, and I'm having an issue with my house, or I'm having an issue with my job or whatever. Who are we calling? If the numbers are showing that it's a decrease in enrollment for these positions, just to go to school and learn it, but everybody's influxing to go there because this is too much work. It's too much work. It's too dirty. Like a janitor will be obsolete in about 10 years, dog. Well, there'll be machines cleaning schools,
and that's what you see. They bringing that in, or this is where. And it says that this is
crazy.
This is where when we look at when they talk about let the immigrants and the migrants in and stuff, it's because
they'll do it.
They're going to do certain jobs that we won't do.
They'll do a job that 3 people will do.
Like you said, they're gonna go get this job and software. They're gonna be able to stay away from that. So we need some people to do those jobs. Those will be the people that will get those jobs and fill those roles because I mean. We'll have to really look into the statistics and see
the numbers about is crazy.
Those
numbers is crazy.
Handyman jobs.
Like
who gonna
get your hands dirty jobs, nails dirty, your hands filthy.
But there's always gonna be construction guys. See, this is why I say we never know because it's built. It's always gonna be built.
But how do we know though, dog? Like, do you know the technology they're doing right now to build buildings now?
Listen,
they have machines to do that now, bro.
They get a machine. To do all that they gotta do.
They working. I'm telling you, they working on it.
You need machine gotta go.
It's called automated.
But then you gotta get a man to control the machine because there's a lot of work.
It's one man
to build it out.
Think about this.
You mean, but nah.
Think about this. It's a tech. Think about Amazon, right? Think about Amazon. Amazon has warehouses, right? Where because of theft, because of LP issues, 20% of Amazon warehouses are controlled by machines. There's no people on the floors. But it's a machine that goes to the bin, picks the order.
Controlled by a machine.
Right.
That's what I mean. They give.
But before it was people.
The day we see, and this is what I'm waiting because it's gonna happen. The day we see them dudes delivering to you, a machine is rolling up and he's delivering your packages.
It may be a day.
And the post office woman is that. That's when you start saying, it's over because now that's them type of works, those type of duties is like because I'm sitting there seeing like, machine can clean certain things, but you see certain things that you see like I don't see. They gonna have to make some real smart machines to go in some of these bathrooms, that's in some of these hospitals to really clean. Like how the housekeeping be clean. But, you know what I mean? So it's like...
All right, so that's a good point. That's a very good point. So now you say the bathrooms, right? Let's take it another step further. Let's leave the hospitals alone. Let's say the transportation hub. let's say Port Authority, right? Let's say a
Robert
kid.
Benjamin, what's up, baby?
Let's say a kid, a regular kid, right? Need a job. And he get offered a job to clean bathrooms in Port Authority for $20 an hour. Let's say it's 10 kids. How many of those 10 kids are going to actually take that job? To clean bathrooms in Port Authority. You know how nasty the bathrooms in Port Authority?
Listen.
Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Think about it, dog. The mentality of our children, not saying our children per se, but our children outside in the world that we see today that will clean shit for $20 an hour.
Now, and you know what make me look at
and that's not even a profession.
Some of these jobs that they taking away from us, they taking away. Maybe those gonna be one of the jobs that they looked at.
They will do it.
No,
for 15, maybe $10 an hour.
I'm talking about we looked at as being the low budget jobs.
Yeah,
them jobs may come out to be the jobs that be high paying, because now you got people starting to work from home.
Right.
So if the company's saying they saving money for having employees coming in by not buying
buildings, office space, and all that,
office supplies,
Wi-Fi, and everything. Yeah, it all factors in. Yes,
back and all that every year.
Save
so
a lot of money.
Yeah,
save a lot of money. Yes.
So if you sitting there saving 200,000, 400,000 a year,
right?
You sit there and say, okay, now if I can, and I got this little office space or this little space here that do need to get cleaned,
right?
I could say I could pay this person $30 an hour.
It's not gonna happen, dog. You know better than that.
I could pay him $30 an hour.
You know better
to clean that space, because guess what? I'm not spending some of that money someplace else, and it's getting done.
First of all, they're gonna take. Let's say it's a bill. Let's say PJ liquidations or whatever, right? Let's give it a name. Had 40 employees that worked in the office space. Their gross income for the month is about, let's say, 40,000. Out of the 40,000, they take 20,000, 22,000 to pay their employees. Another 2,000, 3,000 goes towards amenities, with whether it be electricity and heat or whatever, right? And they say, you know what? We're gonna shut it down. Everybody work from home, but we're gonna leave 5% of the workforce in the building, right? 5%.
Because they try to, sometimes you do need people in the building.
So they're gonna make the spot smaller, but they got things that need to be done, like cleaning has to be done. Extermination. You know what I'm saying? Plumbing. You know what I'm saying? Air conditioning. That what PR does. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna do that?
Now that's when it comes.
So if you get a brother that went to college, right, got a degree in AC and electrical, right? He's demanding at least $100 an hour. But you got Joe Schmo that went to Apex Tech. Let's just throw Apex Tech out there. He'll do it for 55. And he got a company. See, it's a bid. It's under bid.
That's where it may come to play, because you may get people now who got cleaning companies, who got certain things, and they may get those contracts. I mean, I doubt that it may be to the point where
it's kind of an ill demographic to think.
A drought of certain handyman, electricians, and plumbers, like we may think it's.
No, it won't be a drought,
because
it won't be us.
Yeah, I mean, then that's on the people who just want to get those jobs. I mean, the people should know what jobs qualify. But then again, you gotta think about it. If it ain't us doing those jobs, I'm just hoping and praying that like I'm saying right now, like Amir, he's going to be an engineer and so forth. I'm hoping we going for them jobs to the point where we don't have to worry about them jobs. If somebody else get them, then they cool. They working. Our kids is getting other jobs and building on something where they making 200 a year. You know what I mean? 300. They ain't got to worry about the 40, 50.
If you feed the upper class, everybody, what happens to the underclass? See, that's my point.
But
if everybody's striving to be there, everybody wants to go in that direction through that door. What happens to the ones that the things that people need, regular people like drivers.
They're always going to be regular people.
You know what I'm saying?
See, this is why
we don't know though, dog, because we don't see it. We don't see our children striving to be that. They want to be there. Nobody wants to be here anymore, except for those that feel they have to be. The sense of entitlement. That's what I'm talking about. The sense of entitlement with today's youth is so weird because they would rather be whatever everybody else wants to be. They don't want to be firefighters. They definitely don't want to be policemen, corrections, lawyers.
Because right now it's about fame. Everybody like fame. Everybody like that. So they gonna get it how they can get it, and social media stuff is no good because it's showing too much of that and stuff, and it's showing them like, yo, we can get it this way, we can get it that way. That's why I'm trying to tell you. It's going to be plumbers. It's going to be electricians. Because you know why? The people that's reaching for them goals ain't going to make it, player. Everybody's not making it. You act like you said that everybody going this way. No, like everybody going to make it.
Think about it though, dog.
Everybody's not making it to being that software engineering.
I hear you. Because they don't have the drive for it, right?
If that was the case, every girl you know will be a nurse.
No, what I'm saying is,
every girl you know,
if they don't have the drive, if they don't have the drive to be that, right?
So what they gonna fall into?
They still gotta learn to be a plumber or electrician.
So we gonna have them.
But they don't have the drive to be that. They already missed the bus. They wasted 5-10 years trying to be that when the other ones came behind them already took that up and swallowed that up.
Okay, but heck with that 18-month electrician job. A dude, come on, there's guys.
What happens to the economy
30
though,
years
dog?
old, they turn electricians. It's stages in life. So
I understand
that 30 years old is going to be somebody who's 20 following him going to follow that same
What happens to the demographic of the economy? If you have people that don't want to be something because it's beneath, they feel it's beneath them, and you have people that come behind them that's willing to do whatever they want, whatever they can, just to feed their family, what happens to the demographic of the people that, like you said, didn't make it there? When they come back and they back up, they're already lost because it's already filled up. So where do you fit into that demographic? Where does the economy go?
But like I'm
based
saying,
off of that?
So you're saying that's possible. So we're going to have plumbers and all that. So you're saying more on the point.
I'm talking about us.
Them people.
I'm talking about us.
That's personal on them. See, this is what I'm saying. Everybody worrying about what they gonna do if they don't do it right. It ain't about if they don't do. If these people are doing what they need to do, and you guiding these people, and you see that you can't be a nurse, you can't be that engineer,
right?
Go and be that. Go to that trade school and go and do this. Go do that. But if you saying,
by then the trade schools is gone, dog. There's no funding for it.
But it's gonna be something to be able to get you become an electrician, you to become a plumber. Everything ain't just going to vanish and disappear because nobody's trying to do it. There's still going to be them ways of saying, you know what?
When you get a chance,
you can
look up the numbers in the enrollment. Like I said, it's a 30% decrease. In New York for local 3, it's a 30% decrease of people that are actually going to learn how to be an electrician. Not even a trade school, but to learn it, to be an apprentice. There's people that are actually about to retire in about 5 years, like electricians, master electricians that's going to retire in about 5 years, and they don't even have places. They don't have people to fill those spots.
Isn't that a time consume that is one of them hard degrees or hard joints to go through when you try to become an electrician?
Well, you got to be good with mathematics. You got to be good with math first. That's something with electricity.
I don't know how long it takes for you to become an electrician.
Well, you could get your apprentice. You could get your apprenticeship within 2 to 3 years if you take the test and you pass it. If you study, it's anything, but you have to apply yourself. But the thing is, it's a 30% decrease in people that's wanting to be it.
This is the math we gotta deal with.
That's crazy.
If you telling me it's gonna take me 2 to 3 years to become an apprentice,
maybe an apprentice,
maybe an apprentice,
maybe.
And how much that? But if you do get that in that 2 to 3 years, how much you think that person gonna make? But if you sitting there saying
to be what, an apprentice?
Apprentice, and then you go on and after the apprentice, what you become after become the apprentice?
Become an electrician.
Electrician.
Yeah.
You say, you know what I mean? Now you out there, you probably making about $90,000, $100,000 a year, whatever, going through that. Okay, you sit there, you telling this kid to go to school for 4 years to get this degree, and he doing what he want to do. He's living his best life. He going out, and now, mind you, a lot of times we go to trade schools because we trying to get that quick lick, or we probably. That's why I think it really is. If you don't want to go to college, that's why the trade schools probably, because if you could go through 4 years of college and get a degree, and then you out, and you for sure, you ain't kind of for sure to get a job, but if you in a good profession, you kind of for sure to get it.
But how many of us, how many of our children, you know what I'm saying, are able to actually even go to college to get a degree? See, this is the thing I'm talking about. So if we have children that go, yes, children are going to go to college. They absolutely going to go to college. They're going to take their associates and then go to the what is it, their masters and their bachelors and all that.
Bachelor, masters.
Okay, so now let's say we got a room of 100 kids. 50 kids go to college, right? 50 kids go to college. The other 50 are undecided on what they're going to do. Out of the 50 kids that go to college, 20 get an associate's degree. 30 flunk out, right? We're going to leave the 30 alone. The 20 that get the associates go on to go to school and get their bachelors. Out of the 20, 10 make it. Go on to get their masters, doctorates or whatever, and they get degrees. They get great jobs. Great jobs. We still got 80 kids. Right? 50 of the kids that's still there, they still trying to figure out what the hell they gonna do. But they know they don't want to do certain things. See what I'm saying? Their mind is set on, I'm not cleaning no school. I'm not mopping no streets. I'm not cleaning no bus. But these are jobs that are paying excellent. These are careers that the kids don't understand. See, this is why I don't want to be an electrician because I don't want to get electrocuted.
All right.
But you can make $120 an hour by not doing nothing. I watch an electrician, no lie, dog. Watch an electrician, this is no lie. Do like this and screw a screw. He said, yo, that's $150. And I don't gotta do nothing for 6 hours because they only work 7 hours. That's it. They work 7 hours per day. He did that for 3 seconds.
How old is he? How old is he?
This is what I'm saying. He's about maybe 40 something.
Okay.
This is the demographic of what I'm saying.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's always a flip side to it. It's always you guys see it. Y'all hear this now. It's not scared, dude, because it's going down.
Right.
Okay. But this is the thing.
Right.
If you talk to him and ask him when he really became an electrician, when he really thought about becoming an electrician, he'll probably tell you, oh, when I was 28, 29, I went back to school.
Right.
He probably was that same young kid at 22, 21 saying, man, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to do this.
You're right.
So as we go in life, there's going to be that same person who's 20, who's 30 now. He was once 20. He's going to get that. He's going to get that electrician job and fill up those gaps. This guy who said he's not going to do it now, he ain't doing it now. He ain't minding, but he going to get old enough. His travels in life ain't going to meet to where he want to go. He going to see, damn, what's my next option?
Then you have an epiphany.
Let me go. Let me go back to this trade job and become a plumber or become this. Do this quick 18 months because I'm not going to go to school and do 4 years, 5 years to do that. So I'm going to do this. So that's why it's like it's a circle of things that's going on in life.
You're absolutely right.
We may miss it now saying, yo, it's a flush, it's a kind of die. But in the next 5 years from now, you got some guys who's probably, let's say 24 now. They're going to be 29 and 30. They last 5 years, they ain't do nothing.
What's the
now they saying, yo, let me
go
back to school and become an electrician.
What's the consensus of that though? Because the reason why I brought him up is because this is an electrician that I've known for over 20 years. And I asked him, I said, yo, so like how come I don't see as many young people as I used to see before? Like, cause you know, the apprentices on the job sites, they send them to the store to go get coffee. So I seen an old man one day coming back with a big box of coffee. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, what's up? You know what I mean? And this is one of the days that I had to drive because one of my drivers was out or whatever. So I went on the road just to do it or whatever, just to get the experience back and feel the vibe or whatever. And me and him talking, he said, yo, bro, like, no lie, like, there's nobody coming. There's literally nobody coming. They're taking electricians from other spots. They're drafting them and offering them more money because there's nobody coming to learn the trade. That's ill.
Wow. That's I mean, listen, that's the way it is right now.
That's ill.
People coming in now, these young kids don't want to do certain jobs.
I'm not saying all. I'm just saying you can see there's an influx. And when you look around and you see these construction workers and these bus drivers and not so much the bus driver because they peep the hustle now.
There's
so a lot of the bus drivers are young.
A lot of young because it's an easy gig.
They peep the hustle. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Those jobs, when you see them construction and these dudes is older, it's because they probably really, like you said, they done came to realization, yo, all right, my hustle on the street ain't work.
Right.
My entrepreneur's joint ain't work. Me coming out of college trying to be the man, all right, that ain't work. So you know what? Let me go back to this. Let me go back and be this into this entrepreneur, this trade school and learn to do this and learn to do that because it takes what 18 months, 2 years, and you become apprentice. Now you out there working, getting a couple dollars, and then you become this.
Working with your hands, you busting. You know what I'm saying? You laying your back down.
You trying to say okay, and within 5 years, because once the dudes probably put in the map, within 5 years, I'll be where I want to be at.
Exactly. If you put that,
where I should have been at before, but forget it.
But then you got the influx of felons and convicts coming home.
And they're gonna jump.
You know what their option A is? Their option A is the trade school. They doing that. They already mindset is that. But now you got them thinking the same way as well. They trying to get into the influencer shit and all that too.
They trying to do it, but a lot of them know.
You know what I mean?
But if a lot of them smart, they know. Listen, they gotta go get this job and go get this.
Yeah, because a lot of them
come home and they go try to get their OSHA card, do this and that, get construction and build their resume on that type of time and stuff. Try to be one of them damn dudes on site.
What slag dude?
Nah, it wasn't dudes. I guess they worked their way up to that. The head dude. What they call them dudes? On a construction site.
The shit. On what construction site? Any construction site?
Any construction site. What they call them dudes?
The head contractor?
Nah, I forgot what they call them dudes. They call them something, man. You know the dudes that be
directing everything?
Yeah. I forgot they got a name for them dudes, man. I forgot the hell they was, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Foreman.
The foreman, yeah.
Foreman, yeah.
You know what I mean? You only work your way to be a foreman.
Yeah, foreman don't do nothing.
You know what I mean? Nothing, but you get paid. You get paid, you know what I mean? That mean you don't put the work in.
You don't put the work, you establish.
You don't establish. You don't probably at least you got at least have like 8 to 10 years under your belt.
Might be more than that.
You know what I'm saying? On the site.
Because you got a lot of safety issues now today. And that's another problem too, because a lot of these, like if you go to these job sites that are non-union, they get inspected all the time because of safety issues, because they don't follow those guidelines. They don't have to because they're not union.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So those job sites get shut down. That's why you see so many job sites in Manhattan that are just done. They're just not moving. Nothing's going on because, you know what I mean? And that's people that have to work there. Those are the Joe Schmoes. And then go through the trade school. They went through the back way, under the table. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no real experience. They just know how to put a receptacle in or screw a bulb in. They don't know how to run the Romex and run the BX and different types of BX and what's the difference between MC and luminary cable. They don't know that. And then somebody gets hurt on the job and they come in and they shut the whole job down.
I just feel sorry for dudes because when they say them dudes will come over, other people come to this country and get those jobs, that'd be the mistake, because the same job, like you saying, we don't want to. It's gonna be people to do them.
Yeah,
and this is gonna be the sad part. And it's not to the people out there. If this is what y'all want to do, y'all want to make. Don't be mad at Poppy or whoever come over here and they go in and they could go to this trade school, because now they getting law. They get
grants.
So they could get grants to go to school. Don't get mad at him that you see him and his family sleeping in the basement or somewhere now, not knowing that he going to school. He using the system. He using America and using their little grants and stuff that America giving out.
They reading the fine print.
You know what I mean? And going to school, and he would get his trade school. Next you see him working, doing a flag on the site. In 2 years, then 3 years, you see him jumping on this or pulling, doing a bulldozer. Then the next 8 years, you see him and his family moving out the hood, because they done brought a house.
In Long
but
Island,
you sat there for the last 8 years,
mad,
talking this, talking that, talking about look at them, Poppy and them all. Oh, look at that person.
He used he used the resources that you supposed to have for himself and his family and moved on. Why you still mad?
And that be the thing that when us Americans see certain other foreigners move and grow and blow, we be like, yo, whoa. They didn't do it like that. It ain't like they came over and in 3 months, all of a sudden they went and got a house, a cars.
They worked the system, bro.
They worked the system the same way we got the opportunity to work the system, but we choose not to because we think everything is given to us. It should be here. I shouldn't go out I should go out my door. As soon as I go out, it should be a check slid under my door to me, and that's how I should. That's what we think.
The sense of entitlement is crazy. Yeah. That goes back to the initial comment. You know what I'm saying? Our sense of entitlement is just so warped now. Like after COVID, it just changed the whole mindset of a lot of people, yo. Because a lot of us got lazy. A lot of us got lazy. Like you said, dog, they okay working from home. That's lazy. If you don't have the right mindset, you would literally probably gain about 40 pounds, 100 pounds. Because they don't know what you're doing. You sitting there for 8 hours a day.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like you can literally do anything. As long as you do your work. All you're doing is typing.
And you know what I mean?
Or answering phones. Typing and answering phones. Typing and answering phones. So what are you doing around after that? You can turn your camera off.
But that's why a lot of them is turning influencers and doing other stuff. Because if you can work from home, you can do other stuff.
Yeah.
You can sit there and work from home and see.
If you have the drive.
After you start seeing, I'm doing this. I got a couple of down there. All I got to do is have my earpiece in my ear to hear my phone ring when I'm doing a telemarketer or this, that, But while I'm doing that, let me go do a skit. Let me do this and put this on Instagram, put this on YouTube, and generate money on that.
If you have
now you
the
like
drive.
this. You know what I mean?
You have to drive.
But that's why these kids, they're not going to know these trades. They're not doing because they sitting there saying, if I can work from home by doing this gig here, but I also see that I'm working from home, but I got this time in between time to do this, or my lunch is an hour lunch. We could do an hour, I could do an hour vlog every day.
So what do you think the percentage, percentage of the people that actually does what you just said, what do you think the percentage is of that? Actually happen.
I believe this. It's very high, but I don't know if it's a
very high percent
because that's what people are doing now to the point of no time wasted. Or that's the thing with these young cats. We see the older, we be like, oh no, these young cats are sitting and multitask like that.
You think so?
They sit there and they the ones sitting on their bed with a laptop, with a tablet, and the TV running,
not doing nothing.
But they on control and they focus on everything. And you'll go in there and say, yo, let me turn it. No, I'm watching that. Let me do. Oh, I'm looking at that. And it make you think like, how are you paying attention to 3 things at one time?
You're multitasking. But are you multitasking for the right reason though? Are you just wasting time? Or are you doing something, constructive? Because that's the answer. That's the question that needs to be asked. And we don't really know the answer to that right now. But in about 10 years, we will.
I just hope it's one of them joints whereas you know how they say something is repetitive, that if you do it so much, it becomes you, it becomes what you do. Just imagine if you are supposed to pay attention to 3 or 4 things at one time. And you got to really like take it in and not really be able to focus on just one particular thing. You gotta be able to hear that TV, hear that TV, and seeing them and sit there and watch it and understand like, okay, no, when you have to watch that TV and just listen to it, that's like one of them senses you can create of doing things and being able to be out and about and don't have to be focused on one thing. You could be able to focus on this person and be able to have your senses over there, looking over there, and paying attention behind you at the same time.
You hear what you're saying, right? That takes what? That takes what, dog? That takes what? What does that take? That takes attention. That takes takes attention. It takes direction. It takes focus. Right? Now think about this. So we ain't even touched the creme de la creme of what we saying now. What about stimulants? What about smoking weed and all of that, and drinking? Because remember, you're working from home. You got nobody Nobody delegating nothing to you. So if you a smoker, right, and you got no real control over yourself, how many blunts you think you gonna smoke in an 8-hour day, dog? Not you per se.
But nah, I mean,
think about that. So now you're thinking about, I'm working, I got all the zest in the world to work this job, and I'm gonna take my this and I'm gonna go through that. And then you roll a L up. And now you working. And you high as a motherfucker. And then you say, you know what, I'm gonna get to that later. But I'm gonna work because this pays the bills. Next thing you know, 5 years done passed. All you doing is doing that. You didn't did nothing else. You see what I'm saying? But you have kids now, 19, 20, 21, because women is a female is an adult at 18, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got men are adults when they're 21. So you got, let's say, 18 to 21-year-olds moving in that same speed, thinking that I can sit at home all day and work and not be chastised, not be whatever, as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, to make them think that I'm doing my job to the best of my ability. But what am I doing in the meantime while I'm working?
Listen,
you see what I'm saying? It's just things that I be thinking about. I be like, wow, yo, it's crazy, because I'm hearing it and I'm seeing it in real time, and I be like, wow, that's ill.
I mean, a lot of these kids out here, they moving and grooving, they do what they gotta do, because to be honest with you, that's why I mean, like I said, certain areas, you know, when you in those areas, you notice the drop off and certain things that's going on in those areas.
Yeah, because you hear the conversations.
As far as these kids now, we got more rich kids now than we had in our time. So whatever they're doing,
if
you know,
that's the trend.
They can keep doing it, because I'm talking about like being that, even though there was no social media back then,
right?
In the 1980s and 90s, there wasn't this young push of kids doing money wise. They was getting illegal money.
I agree.
I'm talking about illegal money where these dudes is on you. They find outlets of how to sell this and do this and do that. Whereas
they figured it out the cheat code. Yes,
you know
they figured out the cheat code.
They finding ways to make money. So now it ain't. That's why I say it's gonna be people who take these jobs, the other jobs. But it's like, I want to see how the future go. If this is where it is, and it's like, damn, these kids is getting good jobs. These kids is doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
Or they finding other ways to hustle. But then again, like we're saying, everybody's not going to win on this YouTube. Everybody's not going to do their thing. If they sitting home and saying, you know what, I'm gonna drop out of college and let this be my focus.
Yeah.
If they try to do this, and there's probably people doing it now, but this is their main focus, and they ain't getting no money. They're getting a couple dollars from YouTube, but it's not making them rich and changing their life. So now they sitting there saying
they got to do something else.
They're gonna do something else, and that's when they're going to lead to the other things. What trade school is popping?
But how do we know?
How can I get a quick lick? Because that's when those plays come in.
Right.
And the quick licks is not illegally; it's gonna be legally. How can I go? Okay, what can I do? Let me go get my CDL. I could buy trucks and see if I get my CDL. I get money. Okay, cool. That's a quick thing.
You're gonna have to do something. But the thing is,
that don't take long.
The thing that I'm saying though, dog, it's not a first option for a lot of people now. Before, it used to be like I would strive to be these type of hands-on people. Now that's a second option, or maybe a third option, or no option for some. You feel what I'm saying? And as we get older and we increase the wealth that you're saying that these kids have, and they get older and they become adults, right? If the demographic of that is to go that way, that's cool. I have no problem with that, because self-wealth is what you're supposed to strive for. But the thing is like, we shouldn't have a populace of people that just want to be one particular thing in one box. Because what happens to outside? How do we maintain a sense of balance in the world if everybody wants to be the same person and do the same thing? You know what I mean? Because you see it in basketball, you see it in baseball, you see it in all the sports. Now you have gambling is legal. You know, you have things that are happening in real time, and you're saying to yourself, okay, everybody wants to get this money. Everybody want to get this money and grab this bag. But there are other bags to grab. You see what I'm saying? There are other bags to grab. Everybody ain't gonna be rich.
Yeah. And that's what it's stuff like.
Nobody wants to be regular. Everybody wants to be extravagant.
That's why I think people got to sit here and get this knowledge, and they sit here and they're like, okay, let me go out and be something else and don't have to be that. We're trying to be that. But listen, you can't knock a person for their dreams. Like I said,
no, you can't knock a nigga for his dream.
When you young, you want to
strive to be the best you're gonna be. Yeah,
we always young.
I'm just saying the numbers are down.
You know what I mean? Nobody was trying to be an electrician and stand a third in that world when you
until you came home from jail.
Came home from jail. So it's the same thing. They probably said that same thing to you before you got there. Yo, it's a drought and this coming up. But then here comes the life is. Here come these people.
Right.
So it's always gonna be that situation because everything ain't working out for everybody when they try to do their first lick or the first thing they try to do in life. When they young, when they try to be rebellious to the things in life or not trying to do this, life will kick you in the life will show you the truth or what's going on. If everything don't work out,
if you value life,
you're gonna transcend, then go over to, you know what? I can't be this big YouTuber. I didn't get no money off of being this software dial, you know, this, that. But if you go to school, you get these degrees, it's so different. You know what I mean? That you win your win. But if you ain't going, like you said, if it's a whole other area,
a chance. Yeah, you gotta give yourself a chance.
To the other degrees, then you gotta get into there and see what's going on. But it's gonna be a cycle of these people gonna be here and stuff. Cause I'm like I said, I get text. That's what I said. You saying that, but I got texts right now. Show you people stay texting me. You need a handyman. You need a handyman. Do everything. I do everything.
Yeah. See.
So I mean, dudes is out there.
Dudes is out there. But who are the dudes that are out there?
You know what I mean?
Check the demographic of the dudes that are out there. These are, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even know if they know what they doing.
This is why we got to speak to the brothers and sisters out there. That's what he basically saying. The brothers and sisters, y'all got to get into this world of electrician, being a plumber, and not trying to take them other jobs that you think is beneath you and discard them.
Just have a sense of balance, yo. That's all it is. Just have a sense of balance.
As soon as you don't do it,
somebody else
over here gonna do it. I'm just saying, telling you, I don't want to hear y'all fussing and mad that, oh, these immigrants come over here taking all the jobs.
And that's what you're gonna hear.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's what people say. I don't want to hear that because the jobs is there. Go get it.
The jobs is there.
And get into that world because if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it.
Because some people think that if you're not holding a certain title, it diminishes who you are as a person. But I mean, how do you determine success? As long as you can pay your bills and your family is good, you're successful. You're successful. If you can work and pay your bills and have a little something for your family and your family good, and y'all could go on trips and enjoy your family time, that's success.
That's
all that other stuff that you see going on in the world, that's excess.
They're doing too much.
They're doing too much.
But that's why, listen.
And they end up on social media and you end up talking about them. Or you have conversations in the barbershop. But if you can go home and lay in your bed at night and be comfortable with what you did for the day and know what you got to do tomorrow, that's being successful. And if you can't, you better fix it.
Better make sure y'all still on y'all job, man.
You know what I mean? You better fix it.
You gotta do, man.
Somebody gonna fix it for you.
Let these people, I mean, watch out. People, I mean, listen, immigrants is here. People are here to do what they gotta do. The jobs that's gonna be open, people gonna need to be filling them, and they're gonna fill them up. But whoever's the most options, the best option, and the person that's there on the scene right now to handle the business.
Yes, sir.
So just make sure y'all out there, you know,
and they will pay
them gigs and do what y'all got to do because they
will pay the nigga less if he does a job good enough.
And then other cats gonna be mad because they saying that the average salary for this done went down because these people were doing it for cheaper.
Look,
and that's how
Look at the landscaping. Look at the landscaping right now, right? You got Oye come do your lawn for $50. I'm just throwing a number out there, and you got Big Boss Landscaping Co. They come do your lawn for $150. Who you gonna pick?
Yeah, that's how I go.
Who you gonna pick?
Listen, I'm gonna go with this Hispanic guy anyway for the lawn care because I don't know, man. Black people, I don't know. You know about flowers?
this is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying for the money wise. I'm just saying.
But you talking about a corporation, that Big John Lawn Care Company.
I you know what I mean? Honest, I'm going through that.
He coming with contracts and all kind of wild stuff. Listen, he want debit card information.
Listen. I was some things that I'm be honest.
And Oye come do the lawn. Oye come ring the bell. Bing, bing, bing.
As long as Oye ain't too much, his joint is right because I'm going through that right now.
You gonna get busy.
Switched from Oye wanted more.
Oh no, some of the Oyes is going up.
The black guy wanted cheaper.
Yeah, but he don't know what he's doing. But he got all the equipment. He got all the machines. He got the truck. All of that.
I'm going through that right now, Flag.
You know what I'm saying? He got the lawnmowers and all that.
Some of the plants he done took out.
We
done dropped $4,000.
You trying to hold a brother down because he got his own business and he doing nonsense. But Oye come through 1, 2, 3.
He knew how to do it. He used to take care of it.
Yeah,
it was a little pricey. You know what I mean? But I'm like, it was looking all right, cool. Homie, this is his first year with us. He taking out plants, flowers, everything. I'm like,
case in point, what we just talked about for 2 hours.
It wasn't there.
What you mean it wasn't there? How did I know that it's not there? If I'm telling you it was there.
I had to show him the pictures of But listen. But please, don't just support black-owned business, man. Support black-owned business.
Not everyone, though. Not everyone. He done took out the phantom flowers and all that. Talking about it wasn't there. Everybody know it was there. We put them there.
Well, yo, this is what it is, man. PAU Live. Hope y'all enjoy yourself on Cinco de Mayo. Had a drink pause, little toe pause. Do y'all want to, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all live life, love life, enjoy life, and celebrate life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, y'all.
It's such a TV, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
THASESSION TV. You know what I'm saying? We here.
We here, man.
And we out of here.
We out of here. Y'all make sure y'all do y'all thing, man.
Hey.